Hey guys, today I'll be working on this case. This is an emergency case and it came to me on the weekend to crunch out and get ready for a client. I guess I couldn't wait till Monday, so I'm here on Saturday banging it out. So this is the damaged one for recovery for parts. It's definitely better to have a donor than not to have one, and in today's video I'm gonna try to first of all see if they're compatible. If they're compatible, using the special special metal stick, I'm gonna do a swap out. So basically take NAND or NAND for that matter and move it to a donor that is functional. So let's dive right in it, and hopefully the unit has some life in it. Luckily I had some additional work to do. I actually got called in for another emergency today, which is a pretty long process. It's an 8 terabyte drive, helium drive, that's currently getting imaged. Hopefully by morning the data will be available. It's been running non-stop since they brought it in at around 11, and it's at 15%. Still not bad. It's not that late. It's only about 3 right now. So usually, you know, those of you who watch this channel, let me just tell you what this is being done for. So the card contains some content that is no longer accessible because the card is not getting recognized. And if the card is not getting recognized, whatever is on that card is trapped on that card. Software obviously can't work with a card that is not getting recognized through, you know, your device manager or whatever you're using. So in order to maneuver around that situation, once I open it up, I'll be able to show you what these cards consist of. So inside we have a memory card. I'm just gonna mark the top side. And this memory card has, nice, it has only one chip. We don't even need to mark it, other than marking it P for patient. The other one will leave it unmarked. So this is actually really nice because Sandisk cards with one chip, they can be locked into an adapter fairly easily, so that the memory can be taken off, and that's what you guys are seeing here right now. Let me just adjust the height. Bam. That's nice. Let's go with this light. So we need to dismount this component here because that's where all of the data is. Now to do it, there are several ways. You can use something like this, but that heats the chip up and potentially does, on small scale, especially on a small capacity unit like that, may potentially have some damage that's going to be done to the internal content of the NAND, which will later would have to fix with external error correction codes through the software. But if we remove it clean enough, we may not have to do anything. Sometimes using this, I pull chips so clean that error correction is done within like a couple of minutes on the entire chip. So let's get the mask on. Oh, before we do that, let's see if our donor is actually compatible for getting this done. So it's the same card, and you know, there's a high chance that it's actually going to look exactly the same on the inside, and if it does, great. because it's been tested through software. This device is not recognized. And we have a donor device here, but the challenge here with that is that it's got 2 chips, so it's not compatible donor. It's a still good card. Should have maybe, no, it opened up pretty clean. This can still be reused. We'll glue it up together after. Sorry guys, parts did not match. Can't help you there. Alright, so I'll still be using the same thing to remove the NAND anyways. And yeah, so enjoy the show. Now, the beauty about this metal is that it takes forever for it to cool down. So once you apply it, you literally can like go for lunch, come back and still pick up the chip. And I'm kidding about the lunch part, but you know, it takes a while for it to dry up, solidify. Up here on the NAND, oh yeah, this is beautiful. Spritz. So there's our components sitting nicely in there. ID. It's probably a 16-bit. So we're gonna go into config. No, options. No, config. Bus. We're gonna select 16-bit, and we're gonna ID it again. And now we got a proper ID. I'm gonna go chip. We'll select the chip. ID it again. Gonna dump it in a folder somewhere here. So now it's gonna read, and once it's done reading, it's gonna be time to build a simulator of the controller. Now that it's set, I'll open the image. We can't see anything here. Too bad, so sad. I'm gonna save it as an image file. Now that the image is saved, that image can be scanned with pretty much any data recovery software. Got me worried a bit. So yeah, I'm just so used to CF cards having content in form of either pictures or video or something that I can see right away. And this specific tool did not have that stuff on there. So instead, it had a bunch of audio files that I was able to find with UFS Explorer. The link to which I'll put in the description of this video. Excellent tool. If you guys don't have it, I highly recommend it. So it found like bunch of AVI files, and I'm like, yeah, if it's videos, there's a high chance they're not gonna work if they're fragmented. And then I look in the hex, and it's like WAV type of file. I'm like, okay, so I save it and I try to play it. It doesn't work. This is a brand new station, so the only like software that is on here is whatever came with Windows 10. Windows 10, and so I downloaded VLC, and here, I'll show you this. These are all audio files. I'm gonna turn the music down so you guys can't really hear what's on the files, but these are the files. There's about 50 of them, and if we open them up, you can see no, it shows too much. You can see that they play and they function. I was a bit worried there. This whole like running around on a Saturday is just gonna be for nothing, and I was wrong. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for more. I actually was building this nice beautiful setup earlier, so the lab again looks like a complete mess. Sunday is gonna be my day for cleanup, so hopefully on Monday I come back, everything's nice, pretty, and ready for work. So thank you very much, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, comment, everything. Don't forget the notification button. See you next time.